Good afternoon, everyone. In today's webinar, we are going to see how to place orders using request library of Python. Okay, so till now we have seen like how you can use our Breeze Python SDK, but in today's webinar, we are going to see how to place order using request library. Okay, so many clients are comfortable with direct using the SDK, and many clients are like they want to place order through API also. Okay, direct through API. So definitely we are providing APIs and then we are converting into SDK. Okay, so it depends on your requirement how you want to place an order. Okay, so this is a pure video on the like how you can use the request library and how you can place the order. Okay, so if you see, so on like I will tell you, okay, I will share my screen or the SDK also. Okay, in SDK, so you can see the Breeze generate session. Okay, if you see when you install the library, you can see the code. Okay, where you can see in the backend we call customer detail API only. But see, it's a wrapper, so we have designed in a such simpler way. You just need to insert your secret key and session key here, and after that an API key here. You can start placing your order. Okay, so this is the way we have designed, okay, the wrappers. Okay, but in the like wholesome, you can see we are using the API, and on that API we have created the SDKs. Okay, so it's very much easy to use. Okay, so but in this video we are going to see only the API, like how you can use the request library and place the order. So first of all, to place the order through API, you need to call the customer detail API. Okay, so this is a documentation of Breeze API documentation. Okay, so if you just write Breeze API documentation on the in the Google, so you can see. Okay, so this page will open. Okay, so this page will open. Okay, and first of all, as I was telling, okay, you need to call the customer detail API. So whenever you are going to place an order through API, first of all, you need to call the customer detail API. Okay, so this is the code. Okay, so customer detail API. So this is the method. Okay, which method? Get method we are going to use, and this is the URL. Okay, and this is the request body parameter. So what are the parameters we're going to pass? The data type and whether it's mandatory or not. Okay, this is API key and what are the things we need to pass? So session token we need to pass, then app key we need to pass, and session token and app key are mandatory field which you need to pass it. Okay, so just go to the customer detail API. Okay, so here you can see the JavaScript, Python, C Sharp, Java. So I'm going to tell you about the Python code. So here we have for the customer detail API, we are calling http.client library. Okay, http.client library we are calling. Okay, so see if you see the code, okay, it's very much simple. Okay, you just need to copy it. Okay, so you just need to copy it. Okay, and if you run it, okay, you will be getting the session token. Okay, now exactly I will tell you like what does it mean. Okay, like what are the details you need to pass. So here if you see the code, okay, so this is your session key. Now from where you will be getting the session key? Session key you will be getting, so when you generate an API key, okay, and secret key, and there will be you will be getting an option of login. So every day when you create, okay, when you click on the login, you will be able to generate the session key. This is the same session key, you need to pass it here, and this is the API key. So just make sure, okay, so this is in string. Okay, and this is the backslash you need to pass here. After pasting your session key, okay, you need to pass the backslash. Okay, you need to pay like you can pass here backslash. So make sure that you need to pass that. Okay, and this is the app key. For the app key, okay, what you need to do is, okay, you need to paste your app key. Okay, and then again backslash. So make sure that you pass, whenever you pass these two parameters, okay, you pass it in such a way that you need to pass it in a string first of all, and backslash has to be there. Okay, so you will be getting a session key. Yeah, extremely sorry, my internet got disconnected. Okay, so this is a session token. Okay, so again, I will just repeat you what you need to do. Okay, first of all, you need to go to the Breeze API documentation page. Okay, this is the code you need to copy and paste wherever you want to run. You can run in VS Code or Jupyter Notebook. Okay, here in the video, okay, I'm going to show on the Jupyter Notebook, but you can use VS Code also. Yeah. So session key, okay, the session key we will be getting from the website. Okay, I will tell you that also. I have a video like how to create a session key. Okay, then app key. Okay, you need to pass app key, but just make sure. Okay, so this is your app key, and here there is an backslash is compulsory. Okay, and everything has to be in string. Okay, this is how you need to pass it. And if you have any issue, you can just mail to breezeapi@iccisecurities.com also. Okay, we'll connect and we'll help you out. So this is the session token we are going to. Okay, we require this session token. Now you want to place an order. Okay, you want to place an order. So now how you can do? So just go to the order page. Okay, here you can see the order placement part. Okay, so this is the request library. Okay, we are going to in the post. Okay, the method will be post, and this is the URL of it. Okay, so what are the details? Okay, the body parameters are required. So here like stock code, Axis Bank, okay, AXI Bank, Tata Motors, string. Okay, so the kind of the data type you need to pass, we have given here. Okay, order type has to be limit, market, stop loss. Okay, this is all the thing. Okay, you need to see before directly using the code. Okay, and what are the things you need to pass, like what kind of, okay, string, then something has to be integer. Okay, so this is the thing. Okay, so this is the payload. So okay, if you want to use this code also, but right now http.client library is not working, so like it is giving an error. So I would request you to use the request library, and I will update this code in the GitHub also. You can access its code from GitHub also. So yeah, so if you see, the method is almost same. Okay, first of all, you need to call the session token customer detail API. Okay, this is your app key, secret key. Okay, now the most important thing is checksum. Okay, so I will show you about the checksum also, computation. So this is the thing, checksum computation. So we require timestamp. Okay, then they like if you are going to place an order, so we require the body of it and secret key. Okay, so this is the thing. Okay, for the checksum competition, I will tell you that also, like okay, how it is going to do, how we do it. Okay, so that I'm going to tell you. Okay, then let's go again to order placement part. Yes. So this is the most headers. Now what are the things we pass in headers? Okay, so application JSON, token plus checksum, timestamp, app key, and session token. Okay, so these are the things we pass in headers. So let's come to the code which I have written. Okay, so before that, let's see first of all what is hashing. So hashing is the process of transforming input data into fixed length output. Okay, that's called an hash value. Okay, you can Google it out for more details on the hash. You will get a good number of videos, or you can say a good number of articles on the hash. Okay, just go through it before directly calling the API. But to in the simpler terms, I will tell you. Okay, transforming the input data into fixed length output. So we are going to do this like by hashing. Okay, so why we normally do it? Okay, for security, data integrity, and efficient data retrieval. So why we do hashing? So I will tell you the reason of it. So this is the code. Okay, so if you can see session token, okay, then app key. So this is the session token, okay, which will be generated. So you can tell this is a session key, and this is app key. Okay, and this is session token. So we'll define like this: session key, app key, and session token. Now let's come to the hashing part. So okay, here current date you need to pass, then body JSON, secret key. Okay, then we are going to convert. Okay, so this code will, okay, it will convert all this thing. They will concatenate this and convert into byte using encoding UTF-8. Okay, so you will be getting a string. Okay, by concatenating all these three things. Okay, then we'll convert into bytes, and then from using this library SHA-256, we are going to hash, and in whatever the digits we want, so we are going to convert in this part using this hex digest. So this is the most important part in the code. So whenever if you don't pass the parameters properly, or you don't do proper hashing, so there are the errors you can get is invalid checksum. So everything you need to pass is proper format. Okay, the you can say the payload has to be also correct. You need to pass it properly, okay, to get the to do the proper completion of checksum. Okay, so these three lines, okay, will get concatenated, convert into the string. Okay, then after that, okay, you need to convert it into bytes. So how the bytes can be converted? Using encoding ENCOD UTF-8. By using this code, it will be encoded. Okay, then we need to convert in specific number of digits. So this can be done by using this code. Okay, so if you want to place an order, okay, so current date, date time, okay, this is how you are going to calculate the current date. Okay, then body, okay, as I'm going to place a Nifty order. Okay, so what are the parameters I need to pass in Nifty, exchange code, or product type, options, action buy, order type, limit, quantity 25, price is 1. Okay, the price you want to at which you want to execute your order, so that I have given here, and this is the only pending order which I'm placing. Okay, expiry date. Okay, then strike price. What are the strike price you want to for the which strike price you want to place an order? So you need to pass that also here. Okay, then important thing is headers. Okay, so content tab is application JSON, checksum, token plus checksum. So you need to pass this way. Okay, X checksum, token plus checksum, timestamp, current date. Okay, which we have calculated here. Okay, app key, you need to pass it here. Okay, then session key. Okay, all this thing has to be in string. So here I have converted secret key, app key, and session key into the string format. So you need to pass these things into the string format. Okay, so this is the session key. Okay, just remember this. The session key, okay, or you can say session token, which we receive from customer detail API. Just remember this is the most important part. Okay, the customer session token which we receive from customer detail API, we need to pass this here. Okay, app key session token. Okay, and this is the URL is equal to, this is the URL on which we are going to post our request. So request dot post URL, then headers, then data is equal to body underscore JSON. Then we are converting the response into the JSON format and we are printing it. Okay, so like I have placed a dummy, like you can say a pending order. So in this way, you will be getting the response. Normally, how you get in through SDK, if you place an order through SDK, in the same manner, you will be getting the response here also. Okay, so this is the thing. Okay, like body. Okay, this is the body. Then we are converting into the JSON format. Okay, then session key. Session key means you can see here, like you can see that the session token which you will be receiving from the customer detail API, you need to pass it here. Okay, so first of all, you need to call this. So let's revise this step. Customer detail API you need to call. You need to pass the session key, which you'll be getting from the browser. Okay, like when you log into the API, when you log into the ICICI direct. Okay, when you go view details, when you go to the view details of API homepage. Okay, then when you click on the login, you'll be getting the session key from there. Then this is the app key you need to pass there. then session token you'll be getting from there. Okay, and this is the code, like only suppose you will be getting so many details here. Like success, exchange, trade date, all these thing details you will be getting here. So, but if you want only session token, so how you can do it? Okay, using this code, success session token. So you will be directly getting the session token. Okay, this is the session token which you need to pass in headers of any API you're going to call here. Normally what we have seen client does know, okay, like he passes the session token which he gets from the browser. Okay, so that session key he does not have to pass, he has to pass that into the customer detail API. So just make sure that you pass the session that session key here, okay, app key here. From customer detail API you will be getting a session token. That session token needs to be passed here. Okay, and that too has to be in string. Just make sure that you pass in string manner. Okay, so this is the code. And if you want this code, okay, so just mail to breezeapi@iccisecurities.com. Okay, and I will share you the code and I will update the code in GitHub also. Okay, so just make sure that you follow this process. And in the next video, we are going to see like how you can call the option chain, get codes and historical data. Okay, so I will show you that also. Then portfolio position, other APIs I'm going to show. Okay, so many clients have asked for this video, so that's why we have created. And if you have any other suggestion, so definitely you can tell us. Okay, or mail us on breezeapi@iccisecurities.com. We'll try to make a video on it. So this was from my side. Okay, and if you have any query, again I'm telling, just mail to breezeapi@iccisecurities.com. Okay, thank you. Have a nice day.
Investment in securities market are subject to market risk. Read all the related documents carefully before investing.